rehearsal with Heidelberg Choral Society. We're all here in the church, and Catherine's here, and the three altos are there. When they're still talking, but that's usual for altos. Robin, Linda, and Anne, and the two sopranos, Heather and Lee. Oh, that's the second time I've done that, isn't it? So it's not very good. Third, is it? You're counting, are you? Okay. And up the back is Jeffrey, who's manning all the knobs and dials as he always does. So a big welcome to you all. And tonight's going to take on a slightly different format, because last night we had a very long but fruitful committee meeting, and I think it was the committee meeting that we had to have. And some of the committee, or all of the committee, have been working very hard to try and get a situation going where we can actually do live rehearsals in the hall. Now, I'm not going to steal Jeffrey's thunder and tell you any more about it, because halfway through the rehearsal I'm going to call Jeffrey up and he's going to tell you all about the plans for the next couple of weeks, which I'm sure you'll be very interested to hear. But right now, I think we're going to do a little warm-up, and then we'll start with the Schubert. So those of you at home can make sure that you look up, get your Schubert scores ready, and we'll go through the whole piece. And then after the Schubert, if you really want to get your music organised, we're going to look at the Mendelssohn chorus, and then after that we'll do some Botany Bay. Okay, now sit up straight, shoulders. You can do this with the shoulders if you like, just to sort of loosen everything up, because probably you've had a long day and you're probably stiff. So if it's not going to put your neck and back out of joint, just move your shoulders and relax, because it helps the upper body to take some breathing as well. So when you've done enough of that and you sort of feel that everything's loosened up and you don't need a chiropractor, then we'll do some breathing. So put your finger on the bottom of your sternum and lift it high so that you're sitting upright without there's no stiffness anywhere in the body at all when you're singing, absolutely none. So touch the sternum, lift it up high, and breathe in and hold it for 4, and then exhale slowly, and then and I'll count the way through it. You've done it before. So here we go. Breathe in without raising the shoulders. Hold it. 2, 3, 4. Exhale slowly. Get all that nastiness out of there, you know, just if you've got any. And I'm not saying that you all have it. Take it in again. Breathe in through, what did we say before? The nostril, wasn't it? Yes, the nose. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth and the nose. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. 2 more. Breathe in through the nose without raising the shoulders. Hold. Exhale. 1 more. Breathe in. Hold. Exhale. All right, now still up straight. As you're going, we're going to do the my, starting on the G above. Yeah, that's right. My. Is that right? Yeah, I suppose we could. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And my. Use your mouths. My. 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 Basses go down the octave. My. My. And the tenors will be down the octave by now. Okay, the next one, the usual I sigh to sing, just with the I sigh to, and not, please don't, those of you who are doing this for the first time this year, I sigh to sing. That's it. There's only 5 notes. I sigh. Don't sing. I sigh to sing. Let's not have a diphthong in the vowel sound there. I sigh to sing. Go. I sigh to sing. 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 I sigh to open the mouths. I sigh to sing. I sigh to one more. I sigh to sing. Good. Now the abs. Put your hands on your diaphragm just below the sternum to feel that there's something going on there, that you're doing it properly. So it's just a C. Okay? Ho 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 ho. And just be careful of the pitch when you're singing staccato, because it's not as easy as it is to sing legato, to sing in tune. Ho 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 ho. Go. Ho 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 ho. 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 Okay, that'll do. That's me out. All right, let's go to the Schubert now. and the Kyrie from the Schubert. Welcome to those of you who've just logged on. I know that in the first half hour, Jeffrey tells me that quite a few of you log on. Some of you log on a little bit late because you're still doing the dishes or something, and that's fine. But so welcome to you all. We're going to sing the Schubert all the way through and see how you go, because we have spent a bit of time on this in the last couple of weeks. Now, to sing this, because you've got to come in with a G major chord at the very beginning, Catherine or the orchestra or whoever's playing will sound a G major chord, and you have to pick your notes from there. So here it is. And the top note, actually she's very kind. She's given you the top note soprano, so you're right. Here we go. And. Okay, right, good. I have some people in the but we're going to phrase this, remember. So it's not just Kyrie eleison, it's Kyrie eleison. And then the same thing with the next one. Kyrie eleison. Just a little, I don't want to say it's a crescendo and a diminuendo because that spoils it. It's a phrasing thing. And you start the phrase at the second bar. All right, here we go. Try it again. And. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison. Kyrie eleison. Good, good. Moving on to the next one. This is on page 6 now, letter B. All right, straight in at letter B. Altos and tenors on the third beat. And 1. Eleison, eleison, Christe, eleison, Christe, eleison, eleison. Sorry, tenors. Forte piano. Christe, eleison, Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We'll do from letter B again from the beginning, okay? Letter B on the top of page 6. We just need to do that bit again for my sake as well, because I sang a few wrong ones. So here we go. Letter B, top of the page, and 1, 2. Now do the forte pianos here. Christe eleison. Kyrie eleison. Phrase. Tenors. Kyrie eleison, eleison. Good, good. Going on with the Gloria. And don't forget, I think we should get back to doing what we usually do with all Glorias and put a C in front of it. Sing Gloria, so that we get used to having that consonant sounding, because when you sing Gloria, I don't often hear it. It's just, from me up here, it sounds like Aurea. So Gloria, always. Gloria, in excelsis Deo. And, dun, dun. Gloria, in excelsis Deo, in terra pax hominibus, laudamus te, benedicimus te, adoramus te, glorificamus te. Adoramus te. Gratias agimus tibi, propter magnam gloriam tuam, Domine Deus Rex Celestis, Deus Pater Omnipotens, Domine Filii Unigenite Jesu Christe. Good. Sounds good in here, yes? Good. Now we'll just do the next. No, we'll go on, okay? As written. And Domine nobis miserere, miserere nobis, miserere nobis, miserere, miserere nobis, suscipe de precationem nostram miserere. Okay, sorry Catherine, thank you. Let's do that again from letter B onwards, so that we all know where we're singing, because it's written tuttis and solos and all that sort of thing. Just make sure you know where you are. Let's do from B again. Here we go. And Miserere nobis, miserere, miserere nobis, miserere nobis, miserere, miserere nobis, suscipe uscipe deprecationem nostram miserere. Good, let's go on. Quoniam tu solus sanctus, quoniam tu solus sanctus, quoniam tu solus altissimus, quoniam tu solus Dominus, tu solus sanctus, tu solus altissimus, Jesu, Jesu Christe, cum Sancto Spiritu in gloria Dei Patris. Amen. Good, all right. Now the very soft credo. Well, this is the soft beginning anyway. Very hymn-like. It's really lovely. So make this very legato. Right, straight on. Same key. Credo in unum Deum, Patrem omnipotentem, Factorem Caeli et Terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium. Iesum Christum unigenitum ante omnia saecula Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero, consubstantialem Patri, equem omnia pacta sunt, qui propter nos homines et nostrum salutam descendit de celis et incarnatus est Dei Spiritu Sancto ex Maria Virgine et homo factus est. Forte now. Crucifixus etiam pro nobis sub Pontio Pilato passus et sepultus est. Et resurrexit tertia die secundum scripturas et ascendit Deus regnum et finis. Okay, good, good. I'm going to do those again just to make sure that at the bottom of page 21 you've got all the sforzati in there. Remember we put them in to match what's going on in the accompaniment. Not tonight. Tonight's fine, okay? But in 2 weeks' time we're not, okay? That's for the, okay. But this is sforzato, not forte, okay? So just make sure that you've got them in your copies. That's all I'm actually asking you for, so that the bottom line of page 21, the bottom system, this is sforzato, FZ on the first note, iterum, and then in the beginning of the third bar, venturus est, and then the last bar, cum gloria, exactly as it is in the accompaniment, because I think we should be doing it as well as the orchestra. And then on the top of page 22, the second bar, indicare, or judicare it should be, not indi, judicare on car, and then vi, vos et mo to os, okay? Vi, vos et mo to os. That's it, isn't it? And then the bottom system, page 22, the C natural starts with a sforzato as well. Did I miss one, did I? Page 22? Oh, no, that's just, no, we'll leave those out. I think that's just purely the orchestra, but it's a good question, Anne. Let's go then from letter D on page 20, the et resurrexit, and then we'll keep going, okay? From there, 1, 2. Resurrexit, tertia die, secundum scripturas, et ascendit in caelum, sedet et dexteram Patris, et finterum et diris est, cum gloria judicare, vivos et mortuos, cuius regni et erit finis. And in spiritu dum Dominum et vivificantem qui ex Patre et Filio precedit, simul adorator, condo glorificatur, per prophetas confiteorum baptisma in remissionem peccatorum mortuorum et vitam venturi seculi, et vitam venturi seculi. Amen. Amen. Okay, good. Going on with the Sanctus. Should I do it now? Just I just thought Catherine and I know, I know what I'm doing in the last bar of the page 26 on etera. So this is what we're going to do. We'll do it once for them, okay? In the last bar. So it's in for 3, 4, 1. Hosanna in. Okay, that's what we're doing. So sopranos. Sorry. And then there's a trill in the orchestra, and after the turn, after the trill, Hosanna in next, straight on sopranos, all right? And then once they start, you sing terra as normal. It doesn't affect you at all. Okay, here we go. I think that was as clear as everything, wasn't it? Okay. Sanctus, Sanctus, Sanctus Dominus Deus Sabaoth, Plenis Unceli, Terra Gloria Tua, Plenis Unceli et Terra. Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, excelsis, excelsis. Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis. Tenors and basses on your own at half speed, or a little less than that, okay? Tenors and basses on your own, then sopranos and altos slower, okay? Until we get it learned. Tenors start, 1 and 2. Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis. Sorry, I'm losing the voice. Tenors, just do the start of yours if you wouldn't mind. Just tenors on your own, 1 and 2. In excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna. Okay, once more tenors, just that line there, again, 1 and 2. Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis. Good. Now sopranos and altos together at this speed. 1 and 2. Altos. There's only one bar, altos, isn't there? Really, just one bar. The bottom line of 27. So just listen to your entry, going from the entry to the bottom of the page. And. Okay, listen to it again. So just that bar, just listen to that bar. Okay. So let's just do it slowly with Catherine playing with you, all right? 1 and 2. Okay. Now just do that one bar, ta 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 tam, bum, with Catherine. 3, 4. Yeah, see the C sharp's not there. Da 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 dum, bum. 3, 4. Da da dum bum bum bum. That's better. Try it again. Jessis oh. Now go on. Jessis oh. All right. Now sing the whole thing from the beginning where you come in. 1 and 2. It's better, it's better. It's still not quite secure, but it's better. Just try it once more, altos. Just that bar again. Bum, 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 bum. Just the F sharp. 1 and 2 and. Listen to it, listen to it. Again. Now sing. Now sing the whole thing from the beginning. 1 and 2. Okay, it's certainly better. It's been worth doing it, I think. All right, everybody from letter A, top of the page, sopranos. 1 and 2. Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna, Hosanna in excelsis, Hosanna in excelsis. Good, good. Now do the, well, it's the same, isn't it? So we don't need to do it again. On page 34, it's exactly the same. So let's do now the Agnus Dei. Page 36. Maybe from the soprano, no. Yeah, the soprano solo, where the soprano solo. So this is the last bar of page 36 we'll be going from, where the soprano solo comes in. 3, 4. And up. Miserere nobis, miserere, miserere, miserere nobis. Okay, good. Now from the bar before B on page 38, just the bar before B, and 4 and 1. Miserere nobis, miserere, miserere nobis. Good, okay. Now the bar before C, and that's it. And 1. Dona nobis pacem. nobis, dona nobis pacem. So don't forget in the last one particularly we're doing dona nobis, breath, and then dona nobis pacem together in one breath. Most of you did that, at least the people in here did that. Good. Have a drink. Have a rest for a minute. Well, yes. Do you think that might improve the performance? Jeffrey, would you like to come and say something now while we're having a bit of a spell? So Jeffrey has some things to say about last night's committee meeting, and apart from that I won't preempt him any further, so I'll vacate the chair.
Thanks, Peter, and good evening, everyone. It's good to see we've got about 50 people online at the moment, and another half a dozen people in here. So that's good. It'd be nice to have twice as many, but there you go. I think that in the circumstances, it's really nice to see so many people enjoying and being part of the choir and continuing. Before I talk about the future, let me just encourage you, if you haven't already done so, to please fill in the survey that's on Try Booking. We've got about 60 responses at the moment, and I'm really pleased to see that most of the people who have replied have indicated that they're actually joining us on Monday nights. So that's very encouraging. So it means I probably don't need to encourage you people to do the survey because you've done it already. But if you know of anyone else that you're in touch with anyone else, please encourage them because we do really need all of those responses. So, the committee meeting last night. I think it was the longest committee meeting we've had probably for a year or a couple of years. And I think all of us were pretty tired by the end of it. But as Peter said at the beginning, we spent a lot of time talking about where we are at the moment, where we're going over the next few weeks and months. And the responses from the survey were very helpful because it indicated that there's a significant proportion of the people who responded who are looking forward to coming back, and that's terrific. So we're doing everything we can to see how we can make that possible. Obviously, one of the major concerns to us is to be safe in this new environment where we still need to be concerned for the possibility of COVID being out in the community. Even though there are no signs of that, thank goodness, in our community at the moment, nevertheless, we're still encouraged to take precautions and to make sure that we follow the government guidelines. There are government guidelines that talk about what's the best practice when you're singing, and it's our policy that we intend to follow those guidelines. That means that we can't actually fill up the church as much as we would like to. We're still doing some calculations, but it looks as if we're going to be able to have probably nearly 50 people in the church at any time. What we're planning to do over the next few weeks is to just build up slowly. We want to make sure that the practices, the things that we've got in place are all working smoothly. So you'll read all about this in the newsletter, but next week the committee will be here, just about all of the committee will be coming along to use the sort of practices that we're talking about in terms of spacing, seating, entry, making sure that people check in when they enter using the QR codes and so on. The following week we're anticipating that we'll make space available for about 30 people. You'll read again details of that in the newsletter, but there'll be a try booking page put up that allows you to register. We can't think of any better way than first in, best dressed. So that's the way it will be. The newsletter will tell you when bookings open, and it's going to be like getting tickets for the grand final. Hopefully the website won't crash. I don't think it will with our numbers, but you never know. But once those tickets have gone, then that's going to be it for that week. Then over the couple of weeks after that, we'll build up to the sort of maximum numbers that we can fit into the church. I anticipate that there'll be at least that many people wanting to come back, but but we'll see in time. A whole lot more, it doesn't sound as if that took us a whole evening to come to those conclusions, but believe me, there was a lot of discussion about all sorts of details that I haven't gone into now, just about how we'll do all of this and what will happen. I'm looking at the committee members who are here. Have I forgotten things that I need to be saying at this point? No, they're all shaking their heads, so I must have covered all of the salient points. So there you are, Peter, I think.
Just to make sure first in, first served.
That's right, first in, first served is what Peter says.
Just make sure that the tenors and basses register quickly.
Don't know whether you heard that. Peter's encouraging tenors and basses to register quickly so that we've got a bit of a balance. We talked about all sorts of ways of reserving places for various parts and so on, but we'll see what we get. So there you are. You've had your break, Peter. It's time to come back and let's do some more singing. So thanks everyone, and good singing.
Well, it's actually a break that we don't usually get, Jeffrey. So anything was a pleasure. So thanks very much for all that sort of thing. So we're looking forward to the whole committee coming next week, and in a fortnight's time, the 30 members of the choir, and that'll be our first probably live rehearsal that we've had for some time, well over a year. Now let's go to the chorus books, and what we should do is we should sing Locus Isti by Bruckner, shouldn't we? Because we haven't done that for a while. And then we'll do the Mendelssohn. So we're not going to sing the Judas Maccabeus Tune Your Harps. That's not going to be on, so you can forget about that one. So this is number 5, the Locus Isti, Liste. I should say Isti all the time. I say that wrongly. Locus Iste. There you go, with the flattened E sound. Okay, it's in C major, so here's the chord. How did you go? Sounded fine in here. Sounded fine in here. You know this quite well, so that's good. All right. Now the number 4, wie lieblich sind die Boten. Not Boten, Boten. It's a different O sound, like it should be Mozart, not Mozart, okay? Mozart, that's the way the Germans say the O's. Wie lieblich, go through the words again. We did it last time, but we'll do them again. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, go. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Wie den Frieden verkündigen. Kühn, it's a word it's a sound we don't have. It's the U umlaut. Kündigen. It's kündigen. Die Frieden verkündigen. Frieden der verkündigen. Sorry, go on. Die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Do the whole thing. Die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. And then die Boten and so on. Okay, the next one. Letter A now. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. Ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alle Lande and so on. And I think that's probably it, isn't it? Yep, that's it. So you've mastered the German. That's all the words that you have to worry about. Okay? Now we'll sing it through, and then we'll go over it and learn it, because it's not quite so familiar. For those of you who joined the choir in the last 4 or 5 years, we did this in 2010, which was the first concert. This is the whole oratorio of Mendelssohn's St. Paul, and we did this because I think Matthew Toogood was not available for one concert, and I did it for him, and this is what we decided to do. And I think everybody loves singing it because it's infinitely singable. We should do St. Paul again, bring it back. Okay, here we go. Just sing it through. Altos have the honor. And 1. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden kundigen. Die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall, ihr Schall. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Die Boten ist die Frieden verkündigen, Frieden verkündigen. In alle Lande. Ist ausgegangen ihr Schall, ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen Schau und in aller Welt ihre Worte. Die Boten, die den Frieden, der Königin. Okay, all right, good. We'll have a look at that now. Altos, let's do yours at the beginning. Altos and basses. And that's all that happens before A. So just to see altos and the basses. Firstly, the altos. Wie lieblich, wie lieblich. That's the sound we don't have in English either. Sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Good, go. And make it as smooth altos as you possibly can. Same with the basses. 1, 2. Okay, ready? 1, 2. No, it doesn't move on the second beat. Verkündigen. Okay, good. Now, altos, let's do it again and see if we can get it a bit smoother than that. Wie lieblich sind die Boten. Make it long. I think you're trying to sing them a bit short. That's the ladies in the church anyway. Wie lieblich, you're singing wie lieblich sind die. You're singing every note. Just think of the whole thing as a phrase. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Make it long. 1, go. That's better. Good. Okay. So for the U umlaut to altos, just try and do, and this is the whole choir. Actually, we can all do this. For the U umlaut sound, it's probably if you're singing an E with the mouth-shaped O. E. Now do this. Pucker up, and then try and sing E. E. No, I'm still getting oo. Just say, pucker up and then do an E. Try and sing E, but you can't because you puckered up. E. That's better, that's it. E. And you'll get a flattened E sound, okay, for the umlaut of the thing. So some of you are still singing oo, or the oo sound, but it's E, it's E. Okay, good. No, Q, E. We don't have that sound in English. Verkündigen, not kundlichen. Some of you are still almost singing onlichen, like we would say it. We'll get it. It'll take some time. Verkündigen. Say verkündigen. Verkündigen. That's better. Now, basses, you do yours. Wie lieblich sind die Boten. And the same thing as the altos. Make it as smooth as you can. 1, 2. Lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Verkündigen in Holland. Yeah, and so on. It goes on, okay? So, altos, just do yours again and finish it off. Go right through to letter A this time, all right? The whole thing. B, 1, oh. long notes. One. Okay, good. And don't forget altos, the crescendo starts, and basses. There is a crescendo into letter A, and it starts on lich, wie lieblich. See it in the accompaniment? It's not in your part, but you should do it anyway. So put it in. Put it in. If the orchestra gets louder, so should you. Okay, bass is the same. All right, now go on to letter A, sopranos, in alle Lande. And please don't say Lande, it's a Lande. The German A is like our U. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. Schall, not shall, ihr Schall. It's like a U sound in English. Sopranos, A, 1, 2. Ist ausgegangen ihr Schall, ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alla, again, 1, 2. In Good, good, sopranos, lovely. All right, now tenors, please. Tenors at letter A. 1, 2. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. Schau, wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündlichen. Die Boten, die Frieden verkündigen. Friede verkündigen. We'll do the bit at letter B, tenors, a little bit later, okay? Now, altos, go into letter A 2 bars before, D and verkündigen, okay? 2 bars before A, altos. 1, D in ver. Okay, that's okay, isn't it? Is that all right? Mm-hmm. Let's do it once more. 2 bars before A, altos. And 1, D. And 2. That's it, good. Mm-hmm. Let's put it all together from the very beginning now. Oh, basses, sorry, yes. Basses, bar before A. Mm-hmm. Verkündigen. And verkündigen. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen ihr Schall. In alle Lande ist ausgegangen, ich shall. Just listen to that run again. Just do the run again. Gegangen and gegangen, ich shall. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Okay, I've gone a little further than I wanted to. Let's go from the beginning now and see if we... No, do 2 bars before A, altos and basses, and then everyone join in at A, and then we'll do the beginning. Altos start. 1. Die verkündigen alle Lande ist ausgegangen, ihr Schall in alle Lande ist ausgegangen, ihr Schall, wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden kundligen. Die Boten, die Frieden verkündigen, verkündigen. Okay, I know we haven't done some of that. Tenors, just do the section at letter B, because I'm getting a bit confused with that too. Tenors from B, and when you get down to the, sorry. No, the A is fine. Oh, sorry. Instead of an F sharp. I'll check on that. That's what. Yeah, don't worry about what I'm singing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'll check on that. Thanks. So we're querying the first note at letter B, tenors, whether it should be a D or an F sharp. Catherine thinks it should be a D because that's the melody, and she's probably right. But I'll check on it, okay, when I get home. So I'll let you know about that next week. So let's sing it as a D for now because it is the tune, and it makes more sense to sing it as a D, all right? So from B, sing as a D. 1, 2. Wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Now listen to that, because it's all on one syllable. Verkündigen. C natural. C. Yeah. Oh. No. Okay, another query. Look, I think we might leave this and fix up the wrong notes. Don't know how we got away with it last time. So if the C sharp before that, the first note on page 121 should be a D. Okay? To make sense of it all, following the C sharp of the bar before. Okay? So that's 2 notes in the tenor part we've got to check for next week. So let's do it as a D for now. The same as letter B tenors, we're going to do that first note as a D, instead of an F sharp. So just do letter B again with the 2 Ds. And wie lieblich sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Die Boten, die den Frieden. Yeah, querying that one too. That should be a D as well. It always sounded wrong, that E, didn't it? Okay. So Bolton should be a D as well. For some reason or other, the copyist here doesn't like D naturals very much. So instead of an E, that Bolton should be a D. And then the E at the end of the bar is correct, isn't it? Yeah, okay, all right. So, with all the corrections, tenors, let's sing letter B again. See if we get it right. 1, 2. Die, die, die sind die Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Now a D up here. Wir Boten, die den Frieden verkündigen. Frieden verkündigen. That's right. That's right. G. Oh, and there's an A in the accompaniment, but there's a G in the bass. So I think it's okay. Did I sing an A? Don't worry about what I'm singing, Catherine. It should be a G. Yeah. I think the G's right, but I'll have to check it. But then there's a G in the bass as well. Yeah, okay. That whole tenor line we have to check, and I've got a full score of this at home, so I'll go and check it with them. So for now, just to keep it going, I think the rest of the parts are okay, hopefully. So let's do the tenors. No, we'll leave the tenors because we're going to check your music. Why don't we do this next week when I've corrected it, okay? Leave it for now, okay? And take out, no, don't close the book, Botany Bay. Where you come in with farewell to Old England forever, okay? Farewell to? Gee, I had no idea there were so many wrong notes in that here. No. We haven't done it very much, that's probably why. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Off and 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Now, can you make sure that you mark your parts that swell has to be incredibly short? Come on, be such a swell. That's short, no longer. Sing into, and there's a few like that as we come through it. Try it again. Farewell to Old England. 2, 3, 4. Farewell to Old England forever. Farewell to my old pals as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to be such a swell. Singing tooralai, hooralai, had a tea. Singing tooralai, hooralai, hey. Singing bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound, yes, we're bound for the bay. Okay, all right, good. Go back to 21. Go back to 21, sopranos on your own. Sing in tooralai. 2, 3, 4. Just sopranos. Two, 3, 4, 1, 2. 2, 3, and. Okay. Go back 2 bars, the last 2 bars of the top line for the Botany Bay. 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and so on. Okay, good, good. Now altos from 21. Singing 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Bay off for the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound, Yes, we're bound for the bay. Rum, bum, 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 rum, 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 bum, 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 and so on. Okay, good. Do you want that again, altos, from there? Mm-hmm. Yes? Do you want that again? No? Okay. One more with sopranos at 21. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Rely, rely, hey. Singing to rely, rely, at a tea. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Okay, good, good. Tenors, 21. 2, 3, 4. Rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Singing to rely, oh, rely, hey. Singing to rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Okay, good. Basses, it's 21. 3, 4. Singing to rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Singing to rely, oh, rely, hey. Singing to rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. 3. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. 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 Sorry, okay. Everybody, 21. 2, 3, 4. Rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Singing to rely, oh, rely, hey. Singing to rely, oh, rely, at a tea. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Okay, good, good. Let's do 13 to there with the accompaniment. See how you go without Catherine playing your notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. England forever. Farewell to my old pals as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to be such a swell. Singing to rely, who rely, had a tea. Singing to rely, who rely, hey. Singing to rely, who rely, had a tea. For we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Okay, good, good. Now, ladies, we'll go on. First of all, sopranos from 32 onwards. No, do the altos as well, because I think it's much better if you guys sing this all together. Slowly. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Rum, 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 so on, okay? So the bar before 32 we're starting from. 1, 2. No, no. Just the alto, just to get you right in pitch altos. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Rum, 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 rum. Some of you are singing too low there. 1, 2. Yes, we're bound for the bay. Rum, 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 rum. For the botany, botany, rum, 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 rum. For the botany, botany, bay, and so on. Okay, let's just get that right for now. So altos on your own. Bar before. 1, 2. Okay, and that's the first bit, that's almost the first bit over. Sopranos do the same thing at 32. 1, 2. for the rum, rum, for the rum, rum, for the botany, botany bay. Okay, everybody together, sopranos and altos for the bar before 32. 1, 2. Sounded pretty good. Yeah, sounded good. Yeah, fine. Okay, lovely. Now the tenors and basses from 32. Tenors first. There's a captain. Oh no, it's unison, isn't it? Tenors and basses together. 2, 3, 4. There's a captain as is our commander. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. All right, we don't want that separately. You can pick that up, can't you? Do it again, tenors and basses, 32. 2, 3, 4. There's a captain as is our commander. Off. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Everybody from the bar before 32. Yes, we're bound for the bay. 1, 2. Yes, we're bound for the bay. There's a captain as is our commander. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Okay, let's go back now to 21 where it goes into harmony. Singing Turalai on page 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rely, oh, rely, adity. Singing Turalai, oh, rely, hey. Singing Turalai, oh, rely, adity. Oh, we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound, yes, we're bound for the bay. There's a captain as in our commander. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Go on. 1, 2. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. Singing to rely, who rely, hey. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. We're bound for the Botany Bay. There's a little bit of harmony there, but it's not that much. Just sopranos and altos from 42, the upbeat. Singing 2, 1, 2. Singing 3, 4. 3, 4. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's okay. Good. Tenors and basses from there, singing 1, 2. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. Singing to rely, who rely, hey. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. We are bound for the Botany Bay. Good. Everybody from 42, the upbeat. 1, 2. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. Singing to rely, who rely, hey. Singing to rely, who rely, adity. liberty. We are bound for the Botany Bay. Go back to the beginning and sing down to there. The beginning being the 12/8 on the first page, where the rhythm starts for Catherine. Okay? See how you go. 3, dun, dun. 2, 3, we're bound England forever. Sorry. Farewell to my whole pals as well. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to be such a swell. Singing tooralai, hooralai, had a tea. Singing tooralai, hooralai, singing tooralai, hooralai, had a tea. For we're bound for the Botany Bay. For the Botany Bay. Oh, we're bound, yes, we're bound for the bay. There's a captain as in a commander. There's a boatswain and all the ship's crew. There's a first and the second class passengers. Knows what we poor convicts go through. Singing tooralai, hooralai, at a tea. Singing tooralai, hooralai, singing tooralai, hooralai, at a tea. We are bound for the Botany Bay. Go on, tenors, with your solo. Oh, had I the wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinions so high, sink bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I'd die. Ain't leaving old England we cares about, ain't cause we misspells what we knows, but because all we light-fingered gentry hops around with a log on our toes. Singing tooralai, hooralai, at a tea. Singing tooralai, hooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, hooralai, at a tea. We're bound for the bay. We're bound for the Botany Bay. The bay, bound for the bay. Bound for Botany Bay. Now, all my young dudes and so on. Okay, good. That's not bad at all. Sopranos and altos, go back to 69. We've got five more minutes for the oo bits. And then we'll do tenors and basses because I mucked up a couple of things there myself. 69 on the E natural, the oos. Just sopranos and altos. 2, 3. Okay. Da 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 dum, da 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 dum. Okay. Sopranos just on your own. 2, 3. Ooh. No, da dum. That's your E. Da 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 dum. Just go back to it. Okay. 2, 3. Ooh. That's better. That's better. And the second soprano parts were fine, Heather, up till then. That's good. Now, let's go back before, top of page 9, the last 2 bars. The C and the E. 2, 3. Through, 3, and. We haven't got it, sopranos. Da 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 dum, ba da da dum. Okay, da 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 dum. Just sing it with the altos, the last 2s. 2, 3. Now with confidence. 2, 3. That's it. That's it. That's the way it is. Good. Then the 2 tram lines there mean a complete cut-off. Okay. Da 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 dum. After the pause, hops around. So go on with hops around. Sopranos and altos only. And. Try it again. So I'm just going to give you cut off and then hops around. One, 2, 3. Okay. Now, Nick's changed it to an R down there so you can do a crescendo. So from the for the closed mouth to an open mouth sound, ah, sing into, and we agreed last time that we wouldn't breathe before singing. So ah, sing into rely, whatever the notes are. Okay. So straight on. So do the closed mouth. No, do top of the page. Hops around. Do hopsa. 1, 2. Sorry. One, 2, 3. Crescendo, straight on. One, 2. One, 2. Okay, let's do that once more because it's coming. Go to top of page 10 again, hops around with the log from there. 1, and. One, 2, 3. Crescendo. One, off. One, 2. Just the last couple of bars, I think, isn't it? Just that's all. Yeah. Okay. For We're Bound for the Bay. Can you play that for us, Kath? Okay. So sing that. 1, 2. That's better. Okay. Tenors and basses, hops around. Top of page 10. 1, 2, 3. Run with a log on our toes. Singing to reliability. Singing to reliability. we'll stop. So, once more, tenors and basses, and altos and sopranos join in. Hops around with a log, but just play the tenors and basses. 1, 2, 3. Hops around with a log on our toes. Singing tooralai, ooralai, at a tea. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, at a tea. For we're bound for the bay, we're bound for the Botany Bay. Go back now to the tenor solo at the bottom of page 7. Sing it all through and then we go home. So we're going to start from figure 51. All right, tenors on your own. Oh, had I the wings of a turtle dove, I'd soar on my pinion so high, slap bang to the arms of my Polly love, and in her sweet presence I'd die. Ain't leaving old England we cares about, ain't cause we misspells what we knows, but because all we like fingered gentry hops around with a log on our toes. Singing tooralai, ooralai, at a tea. Singing tooralai, ooralai, hey. Singing tooralai, ooralai, at a tea. For we're bound for the bay, we're bound for the Botany Bay. Okay, good. All right. Well, that's it. Now, we'll finish that next week. And it's only got a couple of pages to go, but they're probably the hardest to do. So we'll work on that next week, and then we finish Botany Bay, so you all know it. But my thanks to, first of all, Jeffrey up the back, who's done all the technical stuff as usual, and for his very hard work, okay? I should have gone ladies first, shouldn't I? Catherine, of course, naturally. And to the 5 singers, Lee, Heather, you're welcome, Robin, Anne, and Linda. So give them a big hand as well who've come here. Now, next week we're going to see the committee here, and then the week after, get your registrations done very quickly, particularly tenors and basses, and see if you can beat the altos to the rush, and make sure that because in a fortnight's time we're going to have 30 people here singing in the church, and I can't wait, and I'm sure you're looking forward to it too. Thank you all. Good night.